Hello there Internet, and welcome back to Geeky Ent. And on this episode we are going to be unboxing, finally, the Hasbro Pulse San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Star Wars Black Series Return of the Jedi 4-pack. Now this is a very, very nice packaging, and I was contemplating opening this, but this is what you got from Hasbro this year from San Diego 2020 at home. So let's talk about the packaging first. So you can see a nice little caption here. Now pretend this is scrolling out into the space. And this is what gives you the story of the Heroes of Endor. Now here we get Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, and an Ewok. I forget the name, but we're going to go ahead and take a look at him. So first, you can see here we got Han Solo and Princess Leia from Return of the Jedi. And then here we get Paploo on a speeder bike. That's really nice, and sees that he's speeding through. Then on this side here, we have Luke Skywalker in Endor. This thing is just really big to get it all in one frame, but when you actually spread out the boxes, let's go ahead and move the camera out here. You can see that you get a nice little movie shot of the three figures, but we are going to go ahead and open this guy up and take a look and see what's going on inside. Alright, now that we can see what's going on through the trifold here, let's go ahead and get this guy opened up to the best of my ability here. There is a lot of packaging on this figure. Now these are still available technically through HasbroPulse.com. However, the ones available now are not the San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. In terms of, I believe that there are more accessories within this pack compared to the ones that you get as standalone Black Series figures. So that's the only difference. I know when I purchased the Armorer from The Mandalorian, you got more accessories through the deluxe version for $10 more. I did not successfully get Cad Bane, the deluxe version that comes with his little droid. I was able to get the other one, the $19.99 version. But this looks like the easiest way to take out these packaging here. So you can just see how much cardboard is involved with this stuff. So it wasn't too long ago that I started collecting Star Wars Black Series figures, because I knew that I would run into this. I would have to have everything. Let's see. This is probably the best way to get Paploo out. Probably, I don't know. If you guys purchase this set, or anybody who's watching purchase this set, how do you guys like it? I knew that there was controversy when it first released in terms of what accessories came in with it. Here we go. If we do a little flip-de-doo and a little pull out as everything comes apart. Wow, okay. As everything falls. But that's what we do here on Geeky Ent. We make sure that things are seen so we can go ahead and get stuff rolling. So here is the box again. Just different stuff. So let's go ahead and talk about Paploo first, because he is here right in the center. I'll go ahead and leave Han, Leia, and Luke out here. So here is Paploo. So he's got the speeder bike, which makes a farting noise. But nice little backdrop, as you guys can see. Probably not going to be something I'm going to keep on display, but first and foremost, we have his little stick here on the side. Nothing else is on this packaging. So we can go ahead and just snip this and get his little stick here. So there is a lot of fine detail on this. Little prongs. Pretty cool to see. Now let's see, the best way to get this guy out here is probably going to be through here, here. Unboxing videos can be somewhat stressful, but once you get the hang of what you're doing, it gets easier and easier. But when there's just so much packaging on this thing, remember the box that I got with this, it was bigger than a normal box. If that makes any sense to you guys. Alright. So here, you gotta prop this guy off. Come on. There we go. Wow, that was a nice little workout. Cool. Alright, so this is what you get when you struggle to get it out of the packaging here. But right off the bat, you can see how much protection is within the speeder bike and the Ewok itself. Let's see, always want to make sure you don't get too close to the plastic, because scissors can cut plastic, people. Alright, so this pops. Looks like we have to disconnect this. So the base, we have a translucent base where the speeder bike can go ahead and stand on. So we'll go ahead and leave that here. I'll drop this so we got a better frame shot. So there is a lot of detail on this thing. So at first I thought this was a soft plastic or soft good, but that is hard plastic, and you can see just the sheer amount of detail. Let's go ahead and get this plastic piece off so we can get the full oh, there's a little hidden bungee tie here, and Paploo is actually holding on to the speeder bike here, but usually these ties are all in one, but doesn't look like that's the case today. Let's see if I can, nope, they are both on there. So what we got to do is, we got to do a little snip here. Snip. Alright, so that one's loose. Looks like we get a little snip here. If that one, the thing is, this plastic is so, like, so thin that any snip, there we go, could possibly ruin it. So we want to be careful when opening these things up. I just want them to ungrip the handlebars. My goodness, if I knew that this was going to be so much, like, difficulty, then I would have pre-opened this up. But that's not what we do, because if it's a full unboxing, this is the experience you're going to have to go through to get your Paploo out. You get the little plastic carrier, which his feet are through the plastic. So the best way to get that is just pop his little cute feet out, and let's get rid of the plastic wrap that is really inside his arms. Alright, so this is only the first of 3, but this was the figure portion of the set, so I'm hoping that the other 2 are not as bad. But here is Paploo, a very cool figure. He is not Wicket, but he is an Ewok, so you can see the amount of detail that's within Paploo. Very cool. I love that he comes on the speeder bike. He's got his little army wooden stick. I don't know why I said army. I'm just thinking of, like, the army of Ewoks that happened there. But it's pretty cool that we have a little ball joint there. Then we can just go ahead and pop the speeder bike right on there. And then he can go ahead and, you know, get back on there. But I want to go ahead and get some other characters on there. So that is Paploo. He stands at around, you know, 3.5 inches. He is in scale to the 6-inch figures of the other guys. So let's go ahead and take let's take Luke out, because it looks like there's only one, and I'm hoping he's not going to be so much of a struggle. So here is Luke in the Forest of Endor, and on the back of this package there are no accessories, but I think the best way is to probably just rip off this tape. When in doubt, just go ahead and rip it out. So now that I got the little plastic portion out, let's go ahead and take off the little zip ties here, or bungee ties that he comes with. Let's see, there is no easy way to snip any of these off, so we got to use the pull method and pull it out and get some. You come to a point when you're opening up sets like these and you just say to yourself, you know what, just do whatever it takes to get the darn thing open. And I'm already at that point. So if you guys have this set mint in box and you are intending to open it at some point in your life, this is what you are going to be going through. Looks like he's got a little handcuff here. And there is one more bungee tie here. One more. Alright, success. I hope. Unless there's a secret one. Nope, just the lightsaber. Just the lightsaber. Alright, sweet. Finally, dear Lord. Alright, now, again, he's got the plastic way into there. And I have to say, one thing that caught my eye is the detail on his hands. Not too sure if the camera can pick that up, but you can see like the veins in his hands. Now this is the soft goods poncho, I guess you can call it, what he's wearing here. So, pretty cool thing to see that's different. I'm not too sure if we had a Luke from Endor, but this is Luke. He's got the black gear on there, and it looks like the belt is holding just the front part of his poncho. But if you take it out, you can have him wear just the black, the traditional black suit. What else? I wonder if this helmet is removable. It is. So this helmet is removable. So we'll go ahead and take off his helmet here. So underneath everything, we got his black mechanical hand. He's got that very skinny body type. But this is Luke, and he's the 6-inch series. And on the back of his poncho, it only has slits through the front, but I believe you can tuck it in through the back and put the poncho up and display Luke like that on the back end on your display case. All in all, it's not a bad figure. One thing that I do wish it happened, one thing that I do wish that would have been better is a little more detail if you weren't planning to display your Luke without the poncho. But why would you purchase this set without wanting to display your Luke with a poncho? Because I believe there is an episode 6 Luke. Alright, last but not least is the Leia and Han. Now, one thing that really caused controversy at the end was there soft goods accessories for, I believe it was Han. Some of them said that it was on Leia or Han. I forget what it was, but to answer that question, the accessory pouch is on the side and it's not on the figure itself. So let's go ahead and see what everybody was talking about. I believe, yep, this was the outfit for, I believe, Han. Go ahead and drop a comment below, you Star Wars people. Was this outfit here for Han or for Leia? I know the answer, and that's what caused all the controversy. I will not spoil it for you, but it rhymes with flan. So the main controversy was whether he was wearing this or not, and I guess Hasbro didn't produce it enough in time, I guess. I don't know what the story was, but people are saying, oh, Han doesn't have his set. Like, what's going on with his clothes? He's only wearing his traditional stuff. Well, the myth has been debunked. So we are good there. Now we're just going to go ahead and surgically snip off where I can. Or in the case of Luke, let's see if I can just rip it out. Let's see here. Let's see here what we can do. So, I already got Leia there. So if we go ahead and lift Leia up a little bit, we can get a snip there. If we lift her up just a little bit more. Alright, sweet, easy one to get out. So this is Leia Organa. Now we'll go ahead and rescue Han out of his purgatory. So let's see, if I do the same trick, stretch it out just a little bit, get in there. Alright, that's out. Where else could he be hiding a bungee tie? Right at his forearm right here. So again, I apologize for all this packaging mishaps, but when you get a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, it's also more about the packaging than it is the figures, and this definitely took the cake. So here is Han Solo from episode 6, and here you can see the amount of detail that's in the facial expression. There's the DL-44 blaster. Got a nice little side piece to carry it on. His camo vest. Alright, let's go ahead and put his trench coat on. And you can see here is just trying to see the differences, the size comparison for the helmets and everything. So when you're putting on soft goods on figures, just pretend you're putting them on. You know, like bend the arm at a 90-degree angle, blah, blah, blah. And it actually makes it a whole lot easier to not struggle with your collectibles. So here is Han with that trench coat, the camouflage. So not too shabby. And then we have Leia, who was in a very awkward positioning while being packaged. And she has, I don't know if you noticed, a bungee tie holding her blaster. I am not familiar with what blaster she has, because I just don't know. If you guys know the blaster name that Leia is carrying in this set, go ahead and drop a comment below. But I'm going to go ahead and just leave that on there. And, you know, it would be nice to keep it on display so I know I'll never lose it. And then, of course, you got the helmet. The first, Carrie Fisher's depiction is very good. Like it a lot. So you can see the scale difference between Leia and Han. And then you go ahead and just put her helmet on. Then this is how she looks. Now it does latch in, but I can see that being pretty... Now it does latch in, but I can see it being pretty difficult, but we'll go ahead and save that for a display piece later on. But this is the series Heroes of Endor Hasbro Pulse San Diego Comic-Con 2020 figures. that were released this year. If you guys like this video, go ahead and click that like button. If you guys want to receive notifications on when Geeky Ent releases, videos, go ahead and click that notification bell. Until then, my friends, don't forget to geek out, subscribe to our channel, all that good stuff, and we'll see you on the next video. Goodbye, my friends.